Okay. What is up, everybody? Hunter, Lost Socket Garage. Derry, we good? Is the audio good? Thank you, Derry.
I just still hear good.
Is it me singing? I have such a pretty voice. I missed my calling. Okay, bye, Derry. Hear from you later. Hello. What is up, everybody? Today is Thursday, October 17th. My name is Hunter, and this is Mustang Shopping with Lost Socket Garage. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. If you don't know what this show is, neither do I, really, to be honest with you. I just kind of get on here and I look at cars. So basically what I wanted to do is provide clarity on the Mustang market, on the classic Mustang market, and look at some car listings and look at some values and show you guys some good deals. So we break down some deals, show some good buys from, if you're a early generation, 65, 66 guy, 67, 68 guy. We break down some good deals in all of those categories. And, Lost Socket Garage does focus primarily on Coupe Fastback conversions. So, we're going to be taking a look at some cars that are going to be really, really good deals as far as converting them to a conversion. So, converting them to a conversion. Listen here, people. It is Thursday, and I have 4 shots of caffeine inside of my mocha choco latte bullshit. Let's get this going. Disclaimer. I refuse to write a disclaimer and put it on the screen. Basically, what I want to tell you is you make your own decisions. I'm just a dude looking at Facebook Marketplace and KSL and giving you my honest opinion on these things. Take that for what you will. Make your own buying choices. If this content helps you, if you like to see more, if you want to suggest some content we can bring to you, more than happy to. Consider supporting the channel. The main way to support the channel is, just hit subscribe. If you want to one-up everyone else, then you can go ahead and join our community. Moving on, we got some cars to look at. Now, where I pull my data from. It's classic.com. I'm telling you guys, right now, this is not something that we're sponsored by them by any means or anything like that. I just found this website a few weeks back, and I was like, hey, this is, really, really cool. And basically, it takes a bunch of different sources for online auctions, and it compiles the for sales, the didn't sales, the sales, how much they sold for, etc. And it gives you, real life sales data, and that's not something that you can argue with, So, this data, so for example, if you guys haven't used it before, I follow a couple of markets. You click on follow markets. The account was free. I didn't pay anything for it. So we can come take a look at the first gen Ford Mustangs, and it gives you a bunch of sub-markets. What I want to take a look at specifically, Ford Mustang Fastback, for example. Basically, it's going to give you kind of a rundown of, what came with the car, options, etc. And then it's going to show you what all has sold and hasn't sold and has been listed. This one is over, the last 5 years or whatever. Gives you, 136 of them sold for $9.5 million total. The lowest sale was $10,000. And the top sale, $265,000. The average is $70 grand. So basically, you look at this and you say, okay, well, probably the average price of a fastback in average condition is going to be $70 grand. That's just the sales data. So aside from the internet trolls and all the other bullshit, this is just how it works. So having this tool at the disposal, first off, I want to get into what I kind of consider the first gen, 65 and 66, even though technically first gen goes to 70 or whatever. But starting off the listing here, now most of the listings that I pull are fairly close to me. KSL, everything is within the Four Corners area. These are all vehicles, most all of them are vehicles that I can actually go look at for you and give you kind of a breakdown. I'm happy to offer services where, you know, I broker the deal, I go look at the car, I, you know, pick it up for you, check it out, etc. You know, if it's something where you're in a different state, a lot of times what happens, someone calls me and says, hey, you know, I want a 67 Fastback, a Coupe to Fastback conversion. What can you find me? And I go out and I do the whole process. I find you the car, you know, we do the conversion for you, and then we ship it home to you looking a little sexier. So this car is Idaho, not too far. It is a 66 Ford Mustang Premium. Woot woot, we're back running shop today so I can tune in. What's up, Drifty Bits? Good to see you this week as always. Rich, let's go shopping, baby. 66 for $7,000. I love this because it looks fucked up. I'm like, okay, here's the hard part. I look at something like a Shelby and I'm like, man, that's pretty. I look at something like this and I'm like, yo, this is just like, this is my cup of tea right here. Let's take a look at some pictures. Guys, say what's up in the comments. And if you have cars you want me to look at, I will totally give you my opinion. And whether that opinion is right, wrong, or indifferent, I really don't give a shit. But I'm happy to talk. I do that really well. So this is a coupe. If you're wanting to keep it a coupe, this probably wouldn't be a good buy. It looks like there's a lot of damage right here. I mean, you could get a quarter panel patch, but this goes kind of deep. Side impact. There's inner structure right here. There's B-pillar right here, so that's a little bit scary. T-code car, so this was a 6-cylinder originally. This is a feature. The car actually goes upside down. It will turn you upside down and hold you to the earth. Just okay, when you're selling cars, why do I rant about this every week? When you're selling cars, just go through each picture and be like, hey, is that fucking upside down or sideways? Oh, okay. I'll hit the little arrow and just rotate it. Sweet Lord baby Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Center console. These are really hard to repair with the chrome and everything, but they can be restored. They're fairly cheap. Interior, the seats look really nice. The seats look really nice. Some mocha hitting, kids. I have a Heritage R. Wow. Oh. You want a 66 GT 350 to match my gal. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll find one. Shit. Keep watching the show. Keep tuning in every single week, and maybe we'll find you one. If you're doing a Coupe Fastback conversion, it's a shame because this back seat's actually really good condition. Maybe huck it to someone else, but all of this shit doesn't really matter. What's under it matters. So overall, this car it's rusty. We don't have any underneath pictures of it at all. Let's take a look at the old description. It's, he doesn't lack brevity. I'm selling my 66 Mustang, redoing a 65, and don't have much time to rebuild both. Bro, okay, so what you do is you go to ChatGPT, and you type in, I'm selling my 66 Ford Mustang Premium. This is the VIN number. These are some of the features. Write me an ad. It comes out beautiful. Would you like to own a piece of American heritage? This classic 1966 Ford Mustang will take you back in time with this sweet ride. It does all that stuff for you. I would park both of them in my living room. My bride may be ticked off, but I can deal with that. Well, if she can deal with riding in those cars with you, she can deal with them watching TV with you in the living room. That's what I say. That's what I always say. Okay, back to the 66. We're moving along, kids. No description. I mean, this is something where I'd reach out to the dude and be like, hey, do you have a motor? Well, this was a 6-cylinder car, so if it wasn't swapped before, he probably doesn't have a motor. This is a shell car. This is kind of the top end of a rolling chassis that I'm going to buy at $7,000. Okay, provided that the underneath looks good, the frame rails are good, you know, floor supports, given that there is a floor, etc. This is a fairly good deal at $7, but the metal has to be right because, again, you don't have a drivetrain in this car for $7 grand. So, solid deal. I love this color. Let's see here. Guys, put down in the chat. So, I want to know what year Mustang you guys prefer. Coupe and Fastback. Mainly just Fastback. I don't really give a shit about coupes. Mainly just Fastbacks. Tell me what year Fastback you prefer. Someone in the comments right now is going to be like, you dickhead, I have a beautiful coupe. Don't talk shit on them. I'm not talking shit. I'm just curious. Because we did a 65 and a 66. We did a series on them a little while back on the channel. Converted them both to Fastbacks. And I don't know what it was, but like the 66 was like two-toned when we were done. And it was like, it just looked so sleek and it looked so good. Early model Fastbacks, man, they are pretty. Okay, so this bad boy, Eagle Mountain. More mountain than eagle, it looks like. Let's take a look at some pictures. Yeah. Nice exhaust. Looks clean. Body lines look good. I'm just walking you guys through what I look at when, you know, I'm looking at these cars. I do this to help you guys look at cars, you know. I can't source every car for everyone, and, you know, it's important to kind of know what you're getting into with these cars. So this is kind of the process I go through when I'm looking at our next Oscar, you know, our next shop car. This looks like it's in really good condition. Damn, that interior is fire. Deluxe black and white interior. Fuck, this thing is pretty, man. $26,000 pretty. Let's read on. 1965 Ford Mustang for sale. It was originally a 6-cylinder 3-speed car, but it's been updated with a 289 in an automatic. Both the engine and transmission are recently overhauled. The engine was completely rebuilt last winter, and the transmission was rebuilt 2 years ago. Holly Sniper, dope, big plus right there. New fuel tank and tank pump, amazing. In-tank pump, quieter. Oh my god, I love them. Smooth running, aluminum radiator to suit the new V8. Headliner, will catch 4-leg wheels and use, however some. Okay, so 26 grand, man. This is not a good candidate for a coupe to fastback conversion. I'll show you other ones that are good for coupe to fastback conversions. This one is on the higher end of what I would pay for a coupe. It looks like some really solid work has been done to this car, as long as the undercarriage looks good, giggity, and like everything else checks out. I would try to top this guy down a little bit, but this would be a really solid running car. One of the big selling points on this for me specifically is going to be the Holly Sniper kit, because especially here at elevation, it makes like a fucking world of difference, right? You know, if you don't know, you know, modern fuel injected cars have sensors that go into your exhaust, and you know, they give you that air to fuel ratio, and what that does is allows your computer to add fuel or take fuel away, add air, blah blah blah, right? Well, when you're at altitude and you go up and down in altitude, like we're in Salt Lake City, we go up to Park City, up the canyons. You know, if you're running carbureted, you're not jetted right. And it's an issue we run into here a lot. So it sucks. Holly Sniper solves that because they give you that O2 sensor that you weld in. It's got an ECU. It's got a, you know, LCD screen. You know, it's fully programmable. All of that shit. It's fully capable of doing whatever the hell you can throw at it. And honestly, it's such a great ad for convenience. And look at this. Like, you know, let's take a picture. Let's take a look at the picture here. You don't know this is fuel injected. This looks like a classic car, 100%. So, bravo, very pretty build, 26,000, a little high, but if you got them probably around 23, 24, is a beautiful ride to go down on Sundays and hang out. 65, okay, let's, oh my God, Jesus, okay, hello, comment section. It's Adventure teaching her to drive a stick. Now we fight about who's driving. Yeah, bet, dude. 67, sir. Bold strategy. Fastback 67. Love it. Fox Bodies SN95. But I've been falling for the old 64, 65 British Touring Mustangs. Drifty bits. In style. I'm converting you. Every week, I know that I'm converting you. '67 was the best year for a fastback in my opinion. It's a good opinion. It's a beautiful year. Definitely more of a coupe person. I dig it. Bought a new 84 GT. I had an 84 GT 350. It was the 20th anniversary edition, the one they only made, so it was a T-top, and they only made it in white with the red stripe and the red interior. I loved that Fox body. It was the only Fox body I ever owned. Dope. Fastback rolling frame, Shelby Eleanor style, MTF subframe. MTF subframe. Look at you. Plugging Mustangs to fear. 57 Fairlane as well. Jesus Christ, Rich. What the hell do you do for a living, man? Let's see. Not me drifting. I'm not world famous. You guys are a riot. Okay, let's do a little price comparison. Last one, nice car. Beautiful build, solid, Holly Sniper, etc. 26 grand. This one, West Bountiful. Again, this one's fairly close to me. I could take a look at it for you if you wanted me to. I don't know how people are taking photos like this in this century. I can't complain too much. Okay, I'm guilty of not taking great photos all the time, but at least like some of them are high def. I love the color. It's orange. It's great. The hard part about these pictures is a lot of times what I'm looking at is creases in the body lines and where those creases are to see if there's been damage. Can't see on this. The paint job's really shiny, so, you know, make sure that when you're looking at these cars, a lot of times if the car looks like this, make sure you kind of gauge, eye match the color from panel to panel. Because, you know, if this quarter panel is a slightly different shade of this orange, you know that it's been replaced before. So, pro tip. Nice interior. Air. Cloth interior. That's dope. This looks like a comfy ride. 6-cylinder. That's where you lost me, kids. I mean, it's a beautiful car, man, but a 6-cylinder, I'll be honest. So, like, I'll drive 289 Mustangs and 302 Mustangs and 351 Mustangs, and really it's nothing to write home about. Because it's old technology, because of air-to-fuel ratios. That shit wasn't dialed in back then. So if you're driving a 6-cylinder old technology car, you're barely getting on the highway. You look pretty doing it, but everybody's expecting you to go the whomp whomp, and you're just not going to get there. So 19 grand for this car. Let's take a look. Amazing dream car right here. 65 Mustang ready to go. Can't take it at anywhere without anyone stopping me to get photos until I pop the hood. This Mustang is a straight 6. Has air. It's an air car, so that's dope. Power brakes, that's dope. Everything but the motor, basically, is what I'm happy about. Great shape, no squeaks. Color is red. Dude, get a camera. Get a phone. That doesn't... It kind of looks red. That looks like a burnt orange color. That doesn't look red. I don't know. Dude, maybe I'm colorblind. Someone tell me in the comment section right now if I'm colorblind. Am I colorblind? I'm a pipe fitter. I make a good living. I'm a pipe fitter. Rich, come here. I'm going to stay censored right now, but there are so many fucking jokes I have. Wonderful. I am glad you make a wonderful living. I reach out to Revology. They want 250 with a 5.0. Yeah, so I want a K code 289. So Revology, man, their cars are so fucking sick. They're beautiful, right? They literally are top of the line. And if I bought one for 250 grand, I'd never want to drive it. It would scare the shit out of me. I want to throw it around type of guy. And there's no fucking way in hell I could throw around a $250,000 car. I can't do it, man. That's personal preference. But, you know, 250 grand, that's like half of an apartment here in Salt Lake City, Utah. So it's quite a lot. 43,000 original miles. 25 years. California to St. George. Guys, if you don't know where St. George is, it's in the fucking desert in southern Utah. So basically what they're saying is this is a rust-free car. 65. Honestly, guys, if I'm comparing it to the green one, I'm going green all day because it's got fuel injection, because it's got that V8 engine. So a little high on the price, but it would be a good one if you could get it for like, you know, like 13 grand and you got a 302 or 351 hanging around. Moving on. Why'd I put this one up here? Definitely not candy apple red. Coyote with a Tremec pipe guy. Yeah, you are. They make beautiful cars, man. Let's see. Clifford, I had a 22 Mach 1, and I felt the same way. Dude, I don't know. I would rather just, like, build a piece of shit that kind of rattles a little bit and is a little bit uncomfortable to drive, but I can just swing her anywhere I fucking want to, drive like I want to, and enjoy it. It's just so much money, man. It's like you say, okay, Hunter, Lost Socket Garage, here's $250,000. Build me a car. Dude, I would build you something fucking ridiculously sick and give you back $150,000. Like, I don't know. That's me. Okay. Reason I have this one up here is I always want to throw in like a... Too far. I always want to throw in a good conversion candidate. Let's see. Drifty Bits, you're looking at a Cobra tomorrow. The 4.64 valve with a T45 replacement for the bird. Can't wait. Dope, man. Let me know how that goes on, or let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Let's see. Conversion. Stop getting me off topic. I had my Ritalin today, guys. Okay, let's take a look at some pictures. This one is not far from me. I can tell by the houses. Anytime I see a completely rusted hood, I get so happy because I know there's other shit that's rusted that I can replace for pretty fucking cheap on the car. I love rusted hoods. I don't know. It's just like a... I don't know, dude. V8. 302, I think. Oh, he's got stuff. He's got stuff for it. I love people who have stuff. Extra stuff. Ooh, extra transmission, valve covers, Mickey Teep. Okay, so point is, he's got stuff for this car. Again, we're not able to see. I mean, the engine bay looks good, right? Like, you can't see a lot of rust, but again, we don't have really interior pictures of this car. Let's try to read the description. 302 C4 automatic, complete. And it runs. Engine was built by Jensen Auto Service in Ogden. I think I've heard of those guys. They're pretty good. Ever seats. Engine was built on Edelbach Performer Series. Blah, blah, blah. Put some shit in it. Car was originally a 6-cylinder with 4-lug. I have a 66 8-inch rear end and a 5-lug front spindles, which are included. I also included 2 spare C4 transmissions and lots of other parts. This dude's just trying to clean out his garage right now. I'd prefer to sell everything together. See? Tires are 25, 30 years old. They might blow up. Test drive around my neighborhood. Dude, this is a great deal, okay? This is a great deal by 2 accounts. A, if you really just want to rock around like a little beater coupe that has a 302 in it with a C4 trans, this is fucking dope. $7,000, man. This is an ideal starter muscle car. $7,000 V8 car. Plenty of stuff to fix, probably. You know, this is a good candidate if you want a coupe. This is a great candidate if you want a fastback conversion, because current pricing, if you said, Hunter, go buy this for me, I pick the car up if there's no other metal work that needs to be done. Fastback conversion, $15,200. Dude, you have a running, driving 66 fastback with tires that might explode for like 23, 24 grand. So, I mean, that's a great deal. This is in Pleasant View, Utah. I don't know where that is. Okay, so that's a very good deal. Now, what we always like to do is, let me catch up on comments. I like Mustang shopping. There are some nice cars out there. Okay. So what we're going to get into is I really love to do viewer videos, because I like to give you guys some time just to kind of brag about and show us your project and show us the reason that you're passionate about the shit that we do and the reason that you watch the channel. So we have a viewer submitted video this week. Let's cue that up. Okay. Viewer submitted video this week is from Frank in Danville, Indiana, 67 project. Let's take a look at what he's got going on here.
So, hello, LostSocketGarage. This is Frank from Danville, Indiana. Just thought I'd give you a little show of my 67 Mustang project I've been working on. I am moving along with it. Got a new floor pan seat risers put in. Got a new cowl section I put in. A couple of fender aprons have been done. This is a somewhat of a basket case I got. Had some sheet metal that came with it. Has original doors. Kind of getting ready to go through those. Check to see if I can find any rust there. Going to try and do a conversion on this. Got the cash up for the conversion. Kind of waiting for a Black Friday deal in November to make my final purchase and move along. Got a buddy of mine who actually works for a race team here in Indianapolis, and he actually does some welding for them and fabrication. He's going to help me with some of the conversion on this and telling me it shouldn't be a problem. We'll keep you updated as things go along. Thanks for all your videos. Been very helpful throughout my build. And oh yeah, I got this little jewel. It was a 6-cylinder Mustang originally. Had no engine or transmission, but I got it for $1,500 with a lot of extra parts. I've acquired a transmission for it. Kind of went through it. I got that ready. And over there is a engine waiting. And here's one of these little tip-over jigs I found on the internet, which I used it to go around the bottom of it and spray some rust-proofing material and seal everything up I could. We'll talk to you later. Take care.
Frank, dude, you're awesome, man. Such a cool car. 67 project. First and foremost, if you're watching that video and you're paying attention, you're going to see that there's a really nicely built frame jig there. Frank's doing it right. Okay. Frank built a jig to suit, and that way he can do all this metal work and keep his car straight at the same time. He's got casters on it so he can roll it around. So just a really good job there. You know, basket case. I wanted to talk about that being like a really, really awesome candidate. He said he got that for like $1,500. Man, that's just a great candidate. That's really what you want. Guys, if you're in your garage doing this on your own, I'm not talking to you guys that are, you know, going to send me a car or have me buy one, but you guys that are wanting to tackle this and you're watching our how-to videos and stuff like that, that's really the goal. That's really a sweet spot. You want to buy something that is a fucking paperweight or a planter out of someone's garage or backyard that you can throw on a jig and slowly replace it over time. Don't rush. Plan out your build. Do it correctly. So great job, Frank. Thank you so much for you know, sharing that 67 project with us. I hope you end up sending us a video later on of like an update for it. And you're actually, so Frank, you're not far from Mustangs to Fear. We mentioned Mustangs to Fear. We're friends with those guys. We love their products, install a lot of their stuff. They're going to be a sponsor for the Nugget build that we have going on. They're actually in Rochester. They're like 2 hours away. So if you ever need parts, man, you're 2 hours. Go see the guys at Mustangs to Fear. Those guys are really awesome. Best way to support the channel, guys, if you could join or rather subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If you want to kind of one up and, you know, support the channel financially, that's awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Consider joining our community either through YouTube or Patreon, in which we release videos early and do special content, and sometimes the unedited stuff, because sometimes I get a little bit unhinged. So Yeah, subscribe. Also, I did want to point out, I got an email from, let's see. Sorry, guys. I have to take notes because I'm ridiculous. Wayne. What's up, dude? Got an email from Wayne saying it was basically a suggestion for a video where I compare different manufacturers of metal panels together and kind of see what I think. They hit me a couple of ways. First and foremost, thank you so much for reaching out and giving me a suggestion. Honestly, guys, sometimes it is hard to come up with content. So, like, you know, I can only show you how to cut a car in half so many times and put it back together. So, if you enjoy the content, you have an idea, see something that, you know, you want us to review or something for us to cover, you know, shoot me an email, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com, or comment on any of our videos and let me know what you guys would want to see. We do have some cool projects coming up, but I'm always looking for more cool stuff. So I love the content suggestions. Also, we have some kind of different types of content on here. I jokingly did the best patch video, best 2-minute patch video. It was fucking horrible. But the main reason I did it was like a dry run because I put a GoPro on my welding helmet. So I'm going to start doing more in-depth kind of freestyle tutorials of me doing patches and stuff. But if you guys enjoy the content, tell me what about the content you enjoy. I did a deep dive into the Dynacorn bodies versus, you know, Coupe Fastback conversion. Did a review on the Dynacorn bodies, etc. That got just a ton of views. I did a video like literally 2 days or like a week later on Mustangs, on a Mustang 2 front ends, where it came from, history, who sells it, stuff like that, and it got like barely any views. So if you want me to like cover companies that do stuff or you know, cover the history of things, let me know, man. That's all I know. Back to cars. Rich, you named her Charlotte. Yeah, I had a 73 Nova with a 454 that was just a roll cage and 2 racing buckets, and her name was Charlotte. She was so pretty. Let's see. Those guys at Iron City are grabbing all of the fastbacks. Hard to find one here in the Midwest. Not sure Iron City. I don't think I've heard of them. Yeah, not sure. Let's take a look at a 68 fastback. Oh, God, we're on the Facebook Marketplace. Swear to God, it's like the new eBay. It's just scary. So this is a good start. Leading off with a picture that basically states, I got in way the fuck over my head, and I don't know what to do. Please take this off my hands for $35,000. Okay, in all fairness, it's a fastback. It's a real fastback. Okay, let's take a look at what a $35,000 fastback looks like. Oh, you're pretty. Okay, let's see. I'll have you guys read that while I'm scrolling pictures. We know it's $289. Looks like it's in really good, fairly good condition. Obviously needs paint. This trim's gone. Chrome looks good. Don't let this shit scare you. This is just the old underlining, the old crap that they put under cars to keep the metal okay. This is worrisome. I don't know. Okay, first off, you have like what looks like 13 birds' nests in here. And then that is worrisome. I don't know if that's a hole in the torque box. You do have rusting around these plug holes, these drain plugs. Super common. Interior looks pretty good. That dash, it's always going to warp. These cars get left out in the sun and that dash just goes. Nice interior though. Full interior, speakers, full down seat. That's awesome, man. Okay, so brand new 289 that was rebuilt. Brakes were just done. New headers, carburetor, engine mounts. Too much to mention. GT500 wheels. I'm frustrated with it. I couldn't tell. It's almost to the point where it can be started and driving. I know it's a fastback. Facebook doesn't have a fastback option. Clean title. I know. DMV doesn't have a fastback option. Like, take a fastback coupe. Or, sorry, a Mustang Coupe and a Mustang Fastback, and you look at the two titles. And in Utah, it just says Coupe across the board. So, a little tidbit for you. 35 grand. Okay, we're going to refer back. let's do the math on this. 67, 68 Mustang. Again, our average price is 70 grand. Let's look at some stuff that's sold recently here. This one sold on Bring a Trailer. Fastback 5-speed. That was 100 grand. Let's look at some low ones. 67 Fastback Meekum. 48 grand. 51 grand for a 302 at Bring a Trailer. So some of the lower ones are still pulling. 43. I can't look at the ad on this, can I? Damn it. Sometimes you can look at the ad. I wanted like a breakdown here, but you know, you're 50 to 70 grand for a Fastback. This one is 35 grand. Okay, granted, it has a lot of this borderline, man. You know you're gonna have to do metal work. You know that someone else has done metal work on the battery tray right here, which is always a bad sign. Oh God. Let's see. Just reading comments. We TIG all day long. You guys are talking about welders. Okay, I think a 68 is the best looking Fastback. I do too, man. Honestly, like I like the 67, but I just don't like the grills on the side. I like that cleaner look, or I like the option to throw in that Shelby. Sorry. Pricing on this, we're in the ballpark. But guys, I mean, this is a testament to what real Fastbacks sell for. You know, this thing still needs a shit ton of work to get running and driving, let alone we don't know what the metal looks like. Like, we have a rough indication, but it hasn't been addressed, definitely. So, you know, it hasn't been coated, etc. So, I mean, you might be another... You know, if you're doing the work yourself, you could be in this a couple of grand to get it up running and driving, but then you're, you know, 10 grand, 15 grand for a paint job. You're 50 grand for a Fastback at that point. So it makes sense maybe if you're a handy guy and you want to do this, build one yourself, this would be a good project for you. If you're paying someone to do it, this is pretty borderline, but guys, this is what 35 grand gets you as a Fastback. This is what 90 grand gets you as a Fastback. Let's take a look at this beautiful 67. Let's take a look at the pictures first, guys. I love those wheels. If I'm selling something for 90 grand, dude, I'm taking like better pictures. It's 90 grand. Take better pictures, you know? This thing looks clean as shit. Original Fastback glass. You can tell there's a stripe right there, so that's the original glass. I hope that isn't really crooked, because that would actually drive me up a wall. Kind of is. Great wheels, beautiful car. These guys are showing you pictures of the hood gap, the fender gap, the door gaps, etc. So they kind of know what you're looking for, which means they know what they're doing probably. Fastback GT, lots of outside pictures, just beautiful interior, man. Granted, it better be for 90 grand, but still, like, this is a beautiful car. Great headliner. Rear mounted battery, looks like you have some additional bracing back there. Cool. Wilwoods. I mean, this is an upgraded Fastback, guys. This is fully restored. Look at that. Curry rear end. Exhaust. Frame rail connectors. It looks like, yeah, tubular frame rail connectors. This is coated with like a Raptor lining or undercoating of some sort. Extremely well done car. Coilover suspension. This is Mustang 2 front end. Has a Marty report. Let's see. What was this? It's a 3. Oh, it's an S code. It's an S code, guys. 390 big block. Damn. It's worth every penny, man. Timeout. Okay, so I don't like this because an S code came with a 390 and these guys put a 351 in it with a T5. Dual exhaust. I mean, they've done everything to this car, right? But it's an S code without a 390. Like, that makes it a little bit less valuable as an S code. So I guess I can kind of see why it's only 90. I would expect like a Pro Street 390 S code in this would be kind of in the six-figure range. I guess if you want to blow 90 grand, this is a pretty one to do it. All right. That one bugs me. Yeah, Marty Report says S code should have a 390 in it, has a 351. Don't love that. 90 grand. I love the Raven Black. Yeah, 390 is gnarly, man. We just dropped off our S code yesterday. Thing is brutal. Okay, I put this on. I put this one on here as a good candidate for a 68 coupe. This one looks really, really clean. 25 grand, solid price point for a well done coupe, as long as it's well done. Again, this car's in a giant hangar. It's in storage. It looks like there's other cool stuff around it. I love it already. I just want to be able to go into a giant storage facility like this and say, yeah, I want that one. Just to say I bought a car out of like an airplane hangar or some shit. 289 car. Badging at least. It looks straight. These guys gave you a close. So this might be like an auto collection or something like that, because these guys are showing you the pictures of, you know, the mistakes. I love this when people do this. So yeah, there's some minor flaws here, man. You can tell by how many pictures there are. These guys sell a lot. Very clean 289 car. I'm not seeing anything wrong with this thing. Clean wheel wells. I mean, I'd want to look at the drop downs, definitely. I would take this cover out. Spare tire, cool. Okay, so this is interesting. I would want to check this out. These are important things to note. Like when you're scrolling across here, you're looking at the frame rail. So this is the front of the frame rail. It looks like it's been welded. So I don't know if that's an indication of, like, that does not look like a factory weld. So these are things that you really need to pay attention to. That's something I would need to see up close. But this car is solid everywhere else. Beautiful interior. This one is in West Jordan, so if you guys are looking for like a 68 coupe, nice entry level, 24 grand, might need a little bit of work, this could be a really cool Sunday driver for you. 289 car. 68. Okay. 68 coupe. If you can find a Mexican 302. The mains are huge. Stout engine. I had no idea. No idea. Imcho6295. What's up, buddy? Okay, this one's pretty. 68 coupe, 30 grand. Again, this is high. This better pack something. TMI interior, you can see that right off. Paint job looks pretty. Beautiful rear seat. We're actually dealers for TMI, so if you guys ever have questions about TMI's lineup or anything like that, they do like full custom interior. That's who we use when we're using interior. I'm not back here with a sewing machine or anything like that going. No, homie, don't play that. I call TMI and I'm like, yo, I want this in red with black stitching, and they're like, aight. Beautiful car. These gauges, I believe these are Dakota Digital gauges, which are it's a really nice set. We love the Dakota Digital. They have a bunch of flavors. They have like full digital, and they have like more the analog style. I love this kind because it has like the LED screen behind it, but you know, you can backlight them with LEDs. But you know, it has a printout or your display right here, and you can change all the different stuff on the display. Put in shift lights, all that sort of stuff. Dakota Digital, really solid. Fairly easy to install. Looks like long tube headers. It's a clean car. The floor looks good. Power power steering, shitty photo, nice exhaust. I'm looking for something wrong with this car. I'm really not finding it. Let's take a look at the description. Mustang two-door coupe. Fully restored frame up, custom wheels, metallic blue. Custom wheels. Okay, let's talk about custom wheels. Custom wheels are not custom wheels. You just bought them out of a catalog. It's not custom. Like, they didn't custom make them for you. They custom made them for a bunch of fucking people. And they put it in a magazine. And then a bunch of people are like, yo, I like that wheel that you custom made for all of us to buy. Like, custom wheel, dude. Aftermarket. I'll take aftermarket. Traction bars. Leather. Bluetooth stereo. That actually, I saw a picture of that stereo. It looks like the... dude, I always forget the name. Like Classic Industries or something like that. They repop. It looks like a stock radio, but it has Bluetooth and stuff. Super dope. Air conditioning and heater. That's dope. Motor's a 347 Striker. I'm not real familiar with a 347 Striker. It sounds like a rifle or something. Stroker, I'm assuming. 347 Stroker, built from a 289, has a mild Isky cam, flat tappet, so if you want to go rum-bum, 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 that's probably going to be it. Transmission is an automatic 3-speed with overdrive, open offers. You got to really love it, man. You got to really love everything about this car to spend 30 grand on it. It really looks like it's in good condition and it's been well done, but 30 grand's, that's a high price tag for, you know, again, let's take a look. Let's go to the charts. Let's take a look at our 67, 68 Mustang hardtops. This is off of 237 sold on various websites over the course of the last 5 years. The average price is $23,000. Now, I get it. That car has a lot of upgrades. Stuff like that. I understand that. But again, this is kind of on the high range, you know. All the work's done, so that's nice, but, you know, I don't know. Customer striker. It's not a GT. The exhaust is exiting through... GT has the exhaust exit through the valance. It's... Yeah, GT does have that... the GT has the rear valance with the cutouts. But sometimes people will jack up their valance. Like, it's hard to find nice stock valances. So a lot of times people will just throw one on there. But yeah, I'd have to go to the Marty to see if this was a real GT. Not bad for 30. Again, it's kind of the high end, but that bitch probably rips. Okay, this one. This is a Shell 68 Ford Mustang Shelby GT Cobra Coupe 2-door. I've shown this one before, and I show it just kind of as a comparison of, you know, what we do and stuff like that. So this is 25 grand. This is basically a completed coupe to fastback conversion. Gonna do an Eleanor, blah blah blah. So this is a bare metal coupe to fastback conversion. This is a good starting point for anyone. 25 grand. It depends on what it comes with. That's going to be a little bit higher than what we do. This is what we do. So this is the last roller that we sold. We sold it for 19 grand. This is Oscar. There's a whole video series on Oscar. Oscar's been sold, guys. Sorry. Oscar now has a Shelby tail panel. So, you know, we take Mustang coupes, we convert them into fastbacks, and then we do all the metal work for you, and then we epoxy prime the whole damn thing inside and out and underneath. We raptor line the interior, we raptor line the underside of the car, we seam seal, we install a bracket kit. We do all of this. It comes with stock suspension, and, you know, fenders, doors, etc. We do all that. Normally these rollers are right around 19 grand, and this is something where it's ready to throw a motor in, throw your drivetrain in, throw your interior, send it to paint type deal. Now, it's not always 19 grand. We do offer options like with Shelby, like as you can see in this picture with like Shelby upgrades and stuff like that. This is an example of a C6 front end we did on a real 68. We did all the metal work here. Did the Mustang 2 front full engine panels. So this is some of our work. Guys, now it's a word from our sponsor. Hi. We're the sponsor. So, we love bringing you content. I love doing these lives, man. I enjoy it. I love showing people how to do this stuff. I truly enjoy it. If you guys are enjoying it, there's a couple of different ways, 3 different ways to support the shop. Okay. One, you could take a look at a roller, or if you have a coupe, send it to us. We'll turn it into a fastback. That's the obvious one if you want us to work on your car. Second way you can support the shop is completely free. Man, just subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about this show. I would like to grow this show a little bit to where we're looking at other cars as well. But, you know, tell your friends about the show. Subscribe. Get alerts. The last way you can support the show is either through buying merch. We're going to have... I'm going to be redoing this hoodie and re-releasing our Never Tamed hoodie fairly soon once our website's up and going and I have that all figured out. Or you can join the community below. On YouTube, you can just hit join. Go over to Patreon. We do early releases of videos for our Patreon members, etc. So supporting the channel a few different ways. There's a way you can support it for free just by hitting the subscribe button, and we massively appreciate it. So thank you. Hi, I'm back. I want to take a brief moment. Real brief, because I'm running behind here because y'all got me distracted talking about stuff. Wilwood stickers. Okay. Any of you that have ever bought a Wilwood disc brake kit, you have been greeted by a pretty box, a Wilwood box, a bunch of shiny shit inside that you paid a large amount of money for. And then you literally get a fucking book of stickers. Okay? I have this mini sticker, that like 2 of these sheets and like 2 or 3 of these sheets come with every single Wilwood brake kit. Now you might be wondering why I'm bringing up stickers. Well, I was always wondering why they included so many fucking stickers with their Wilwood kits. Like, legitimately, with the stickers that I have, I could cover a car with Wilwood stickers, an entire damn car. And if you guys tempt me, I might do it. And I may make an entire video series out of it and then send it to Wilwood and be like, hey, what's up, guys? You want to sponsor us since we're sticker bombing a car with a few brake kits worth of stickers? Dude, there's so many. And the worst part is, you can go on eBay. People are selling sheets of Wilwood stickers. People are selling sheets of Wilwood stickers for $5. If you ever want Wilwood stickers, you call me. You shoot me an email, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. I will give you fucking Wilwood stickers. Oh my God. Like, okay, take the money for the stickers that, like, the money that you spend on making 1,000,000,003 Wilwood stickers. Like, give me one sticker. It's a dope sticker. I'll have it. I'll put it on a tool cabinet. Okay? But like 30 stickers, save that money and discount the price of my damn drilled and slotted brakes. If the sticker doesn't come with the parts, was it even the purchase? I mean, I get it. You have to have a sticker with it. It's like checking in on Facebook at the gym. It doesn't count if you don't do it. Okay, so this is a segment I was going to do, but I only have a few minutes left, and I really want to cram in some good cars for you guys. So I'm going to get on a Tesla soapbox another day, so like and subscribe for that one in the future, because Teslas scare the shit out of me. Okay, 66. Why is this here? Oh, I remember. Okay, so mean looking 66, right? These guys are selling it. This is in Moab, Utah, which is southern Utah, so it's a desert car. That's always something that's good, you know, to look for. Mean looking car, nice paint job. I love the fog lights, wheels, blacked out chrome around the taillights. Guys, do this. It's beautiful. And they make like billet ones too. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Great looking car. We have some scuffs. It looks like it doesn't look dented. Might be dirt. You guys like how I'm like parakeeting right now, trying to figure out if that's a scratch? That looks like a scratch. Okay. Missing the chrome piece. here, that would bug me because these are the actual clips for the little chrome running boards. The car looks really solid. Let's take a look at the interior. Manual. Really nice interior. Headliner. Work's been done. $289. Speakers down here. Wilwood. Bam. Here's the punchline. This is why I wanted to show you guys. Okay. This is a big fucking punchline. Like, look at this shit. They're selling this for $19,000. This is a 66 5-speed manual, 289 V8. Not perfect. Runs, drives. Wouldn't take much to make it really nice. There's a lifter tick. Okay. Brakes are new. Great shape. Cars available. High performance Ford Mustang. Dude, if I got, like... Your whole frame rail is fucking gone right here. If your car has any horsepower... Okay. Unibody car. It sinks in the ass when you hit the gas. Okay? So we sink... Power transfer, it does this to your frame rails. If your front frame rail looks like this shit, like, you look back here, no wonder the floor support is just fucking popping out. I don't even know if that is the floor support. I don't think it is. Look, this shit's riveted. I am riveted by these rivets. Yeah, it's bad, man. Like, it's got all the shiny shit. I understand. It's got the upgrades, but the basic... shit was not done to this car. They only have one picture here, really, of the undercarriage, and I'm assuming there's a really important reason for that. It looks like this floor patch was just riveted in, and they just welded in some sort of weird-ass frame rail connector homemade job. So, guys, this is something you have to look for. Frame rails, that's a bomb waiting to explode. Moving on. What the actual fuck? Yeah, I looked at that the first... I was like... Because I'm trying to section this like 65, 66, and then 67, 68. I threw this in as just like a what the fuck. I literally looked at it. I was like, this is a nice car. And then I saw that picture. I'm like, what in the country fried fuck is going on here? Are you fucking serious? It's... Okay, moving on. This one is in Kimball, Nebraska. You Midwest folk. This is $2,500. And there is no description for it whatsoever. But it's in a shed. It's got shit on it. This is something where you want to do exploratory calls because this price is really, really good. And if even like 80-90% of the metal is good on this car, it's totally worth it. It doesn't look like it has a motor and trans in it. Interior's fucked up. What do you expect? This could be a solid candidate if you're in the Midwest for a coupe to fastback conversion. The catch is I'm not driving to fucking Nebraska to get it, so you're going to have to figure out how to look at it on your own. Let's see here. This is a 67. I love the hood. Daily just exploded. I showed this car last week. This guy's transmission... His 700R4 blew up or something like that. So he's looking for a transmission for a car. This is in Salt Lake City. Call me, guys. Shoot me an email. LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. It's over like here, right on the screen. I'm happy to go look at this car for you. Let's take a quick gander. He's got a T-Bird in the background. Maybe we can rip a 390 out of that. A real 390 car. Interior, no dash on it. Don't give a shit. You'll need a new one anyway. Electricals work, so that's nice. It's a 6-banger, but who cares? All the wiring's mostly out. This is a solid candidate to just rip everything out. It's already dynamated. This thing's dope. It's a good deal. Definitely one to look at. This is another one. Let's see here. We got this one, and then we're going to do our picks of the week real quick. Guys, again, if you're selling a car, like, figure out how to fucking focus your pictures. I can't see shit. This looks like a desert car. Yep, Scottsdale, Arizona. $7,000. Again, guys, if it's just a roller, we're kind of looking into that, like, $3,000 to $8,000 range. And if it's driving, we're looking in that, like, 8 to 13 range if it's in really good condition. C6 trans, 9-inch rear, bill of sale, motor spends, no spark. This dude's a mechanic. He just told you everything that you need. 351 with a 9-inch rear end, totally fucking worth it. As long as the metal's good on this car, this is a great candidate for a coupe to fastback conversion. We can't see the underneath. That's going to be our defining factor on this one. Again, too far for me to drive, but if you're close to Scottsdale, hit this dude up, talk him down to like $5 or $6 grand, take the thing, bring it to Salt Lake. I'll get you a fastback. Now, guys, like the content, like, subscribe, do the thing. This is our conversion pick of the week. So basically, I go through and I look at a bunch of listings and I pick out one. I try to find one that I haven't picked out before and do a pick of the week. Like, hey, yo, if you're in this area, go take a look at this car. Hit this guy up on Facebook now. This is a solid, just a solid pick if you guys are ready to pick up or pull the trigger. Full description before contacting. Okay, this is a major project needing complete restoration. 351 Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know the difference between a 351 Windsor and a Cleveland, there's a big difference. The Clevelands have higher intake manifolds. They're very, very rare, so this is already rare to begin with. Finding a Cleveland car is dope. Heavy-duty C6 transmission goes into gear. It's not drivable because no brakes. Who needs brakes? Needs fuel system gone through. Easy peasy. Not a rust bucket. Full-length floor pans. You can do a full floor pan for like $400 if you do it yourself. $400 or $500, I think, with shipping. Engine aprons. We replace aprons all the time. Mixture of 67 and 68 body parts. I don't have the title, but I have a way to get one. Guys, this is $4 grand. Okay? And it's got a Cleveland in it. And it looks like it has fairly decent metal on it. See how big those are. Let's see here. Engine panels don't look terrible. I'm sure they see something that we don't. The interior is shafted. But again, if you're doing a coupe to fastback conversion, you're not using the rear. You could pick up a couple of seats. This is a really good deal. We do have a couple of spots here that I would be concerned about. Definitely on the floor. This looks like primary rust. And keep in mind, this is in Las Vegas. So, yeah, this is a rusty car. You're going to need to throw $1 grand in metal at it. Solid pick, though, because you're getting a 67 with a 351 Cleveland in it already. You throw this, you turn this into a fastback. Dope deal. Guys, this is an awesome deal. This is in Vegas. You'd have to pay me a little extra and pay me a little bit in gambling money, but I'd be happy to go down and take a look at this with you, or for you, with a trailer. Next is our Monte Carlo bar. Yeah, no kidding. Next is our LostSocketGarage shop pick of the week. I need to get a better video editor so I can make a little music, you know. This is the pick of the week, guys. This is in Del Norte, Colorado, wherever the shit that is. Hi, G. Brad. Is this still available? Man, if it is, and if I had 25 grand to throw at it, I'm all over this like white on rice. This is a Patina 1949 Chevy pickup. Let's read the description before we drool over the pictures, ladies and gentlemen. 1949 Chevy 4x4 modern chassis, 3/4 ton chassis with a 6-liter Vortec motor. So basically the LS. Clear coat over the patina. We did one of these builds a while back. If you look on our channel, the build was called Hammer. We did a patina job on this baby blue 67. One of my favorite builds, man. Built by Hot Rod Dirty in Kentucky. I had a mechanic go through when it was bought. Transmission flush, corrected exhaust for airflow, drives like a modern truck. It's an old truck. Man, this thing is so dope. Let's just get to the pictures. Bench seat. What all do you need for a picnic? You take the wife, you pull this out of your living room if you're rich, GT 350R. You put the wife on the bench seat, you roll out of the living room, you go for a picnic, off-road, some dirt trail, put on some country music, pour the whiskey, and yeah, try not to have a kid so that you can actually buy more of this stuff. This is a beautiful truck, guys. Chevy motor, go buy this. 25 grand, go to Colorado and get this. This thing is so dope. This is my pick of the week, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I want this thing. It would look so good with a big Lost Socket Garage sticker right there. I need to shift gears. See what I did there? Shift gears. Okay, last segment of the day. This is Derry's Pick of the Week. Derry's Pick of the Week. Ooh! In this Pick of the Week, Derry, our beloved employee, my only employee, my rock, my dude, picks out a car for me to look at, and he just puts it on my screen. I don't look at it. I look at it live. Here we are, live. What's Derry's pick of the fucking Derry? What in the hell is this, bro? This looks like the 70s vomited into a fucking lunchbox. A 1980 Dodge Murata for 32 grand? You're gonna pay me... Okay, I have to pay 32 grand for a retro vomit lunch... Okay, I got it. Okay, Dodge Murata, rare. I wonder why. This is a Matchbox car. I had this shit for 99 cents. Only made for 2 years. 408 V8. Wow. Okay, B&M console shifter, gray leather, full gauges, in-dash, new exhaust tips, no trades. What would you trade for this? I would be interested to hang out at a bar and see what the guy would take for trade on this. And oh my god, it has flames coming out of the vent. Charles Toby, 1980 Dodge Murata. 408 in this tiny fucking thing. Look at the exhaust. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, I suddenly need this in my life. I didn't know I needed this. Derry, you... Derry, you have outdone yourself on this one. I need this, but not for $32,000. Look at this interior, guys. Comes with a fire extinguisher because you know you're going to be lighting this on fire. Specifically because there is fire painted on the side of this 80s lunchbox car. I can't even fucking believe. Derry, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support so much. Leave comments, subscribe, do all the things. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We do not have a video coming out tomorrow because my dumbass had the wrong engine panels. We're doing engine panels, full engine panels on the Golden Nugget next. That's probably our next video. I had the wrong tops. Long story short, I are dumb, but I have the right ones now. So next week we're going to be doing an engine panel, Mustang Sphere full engine panel on the Golden Nugget before we start turning it into a fastback. So follow us, spread the word. Thanks so much for the support. Do what you love. Don't be a dick. And as always, never be tamed.